Men of Reddit, what's a myth about men that's 100% untrue, and it infuriates you whenever you hear it? That we can control our boners. Had a friend who thought that it was weird that someone could look at a woman and activate his We can't control them, it's a reflex. In all seriousness, I had a friend who thought she was a sex expert and would try to tell guys how they should blah blah blah. All the while she was a virgin who, as it turned out, thought dicks were prehensile like an elephant's trunk. How men are on commercials. How we can't do laundry, cook, raise kids, or anything without our wives coming to show us how. Look, assholes, I'm single and I do all my own cleaning, laundry, dishes, etc. I have never stared at a mop like it was a plasma death ray, nor have I ever had to rush out to buy dinner because I burned mine. Well, a few times when drunk, but that's not the same thing. I also am capable of taking care of a baby without having to call a woman to give me directions. I don't have kids, but I have younger cousins and whatnot. I can change a diaper and bottle feed just fine. I hate when I out with my kids people jokingly say, "Are you on daddy duty?" I've never heard someone ask a mom if she's on mommy duty. It's assumed that men don't take their kids places and it really annoys me because I work full time. But I also get my kids ready in the morning, cook them breakfast, prepare their lunches, eat lunch with them at school once per week, bring them to most doctor and dentist appointments. Oh, you're babysitting your kids today? No, bitch, I'm parenting my kids today, like I do every day. We don't cook or do housework. That I come home from a hard day of work and cook my family dinner every night. I do damn near all the cooking in our household. I love it, and my wife hates it, so it's a win-win. I love cooking, and my ex didn't mind doing dishes, so it was perfect. I had dinner ready every night when she got home from work. Bet your wife hated that. That men don't have self-image issues. You only get to hear about body positivity when it's about women's bodies. Or the opposite, the belief that men don't get eating disorders, which is complete BS. Wasn't there a study years ago that included over-exercising as an eating disorder would exercise to the point of negative calorie intake, which found that the percentage of men and women with eating disorders is about the same? Men don't clean, wash or iron. I ironed once and got a restraining order from using one ever since. At least you tried. If a man refuses sex, then he is no longer interested in his significant other, or finds her unappealing, or having a side chick. Some days are so stressful that we just want to hit the bed and sleep. I have to wake up at 4 AM for work every day. By 8:30 PM I'm pretty tired and on the verge of falling asleep. There's no way I want to put in the effort that late. Let's get after it earlier or not at all. It took my significant other some time to realize I'm serious about this. Masturbation means we're sexually unsatisfied. Does having dessert mean that I hated dinner? Honestly though, masturbation is legitimately just different than sex. Sometimes I just want to come and get on with my day. Sometimes I just want to fall asleep. That we are emotionless. Sometimes it is not the right situation to show how you are feeling. Just because I'm not showing it doesn't mean I'm not feeling it. Can I like this comment more than once? When I was younger, my grandmother passed away and I internalized everything. Everyone just assumed that I was indifferent about it, and when I was asked to say something at her funeral and I declined, people assumed I didn't care. The fact was that I didn't want to lose it on stage in front of an entire church. The day of the funeral I bawled my eyes out not 2 seconds in. Moral of the story, every guy has feelings. Even if he's silent, he's probably still mourning / angry / happy / sad, etc. I cried when my grandma died. I was 12. Then I apparently found nothing sad enough to make me cry again until I was 24ish. I cried over a girl I thought was my everything. When she dumped me, we got back together. Found out she was not at all who I thought she was, and I really feel like I don't want to cry again unless it's really worth crying over. Doesn't mean I don't get sad or have emotions. I'm just not crying for silly things again. That they don't need compliments. I hate it when I do it to my male friends and some other acquaintance will overhear and tease me for it. But when I do it to a female friend, nobody gives shit. I believe that guys deserve to be complimented sincerely once in a while, like everybody else. I struggle a lot with self-esteem and self-worth. I started seeing someone lately. She gives me a lot of compliments, and I honestly don't really know how to handle it. I've never exactly gotten many compliments through my life, and when I asked a few people I know about it, they all admitted they thought I'm attractive. I was baffled. The thought that I could be good looking is foreign to me, precisely because I never get compliments of any kind. My other male friends feel pretty much the same way. I wouldn't call it a myth, but when a guy is helpful around the house and just courteous in general, sometimes a woman will say, "Your wife/girlfriend has trained you well." No, we managed to become decent human beings without a woman's help. Thank you very much. Trained sounds so creepy. Yeah, it took a while, but I finally figured out how to not pee on the carpet. I also play fetch and can roll over and shake if you want. That every erection means that we are horny. Yeah, we literally wake up with an erection every morning and all I ever want is to go back to sleep. Peeing with morning wood is a real struggle. I usually just spread my legs wide and bend low at the waist like a drinking giraffe. Makes you pee like an overpumped Super Soaker 9000. We are not always craving sex. Sometimes we crave salt. That's why I play Overwatch. That only creepy men enjoy being around children. The problem is society makes every man who enjoys being around children a creep. I love kids and they are very entertaining, but I have to be careful because people will be quick to judge and accuse me of things. Seriously, I was standing in the checkout line at the grocery store the other day and this woman's son, probably 5 years old, started showing me this little toy laser gun his mom bought him. I was just playing along and acted like I was super interested, as you do, and his mom gave me this angry look, like she didn't want me interacting with her kid. I'm a fucking 21-year-old guy and people already think I'm a creep if I interact with a kid. Sweet. If I'm with my daughter, I'm not babysitting, I'm being a father. AWW. Are you stuck playing dad today? No, dumb I'm dad, and there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. Or you got baby duty today? No bitch, my lady works during the day, and I do at night, so we can make ends meet. I think making your ends meet is what got you into this situation in the first place. I really hate how commercials pin us as completely incapable of taking care of children, and TV shows, and movies. That we need soap, shampoo, and conditioner all in one, because we don't know how to wash our ass correctly. You condition your ass? Man, I've got to try that sometime. I want a silky smooth butthole. Fiber supplements. Give it a shot for about 2 weeks and I'll be here waiting for your thank you. That if we turn down sex/unwanted sexual advances there's something wrong with us, or that we should enjoy/be grateful every time we get approached. No, I don't like the fact that stranger just grabbed my ass and tried to stick her tongue down my throat. WTF is wrong with you? Yeah, I've had a 45 years old woman grab my dick in a club, just kinda laughed it off. Imagine a 45 years old man grabbing a 21 years old woman's p***. The guy would probably be attacked lol. Edit, just gonna leave it as is, but no, I'm averagely endowed lol. Imagine anyone genuinely telling you they had a 21 meter dick, like why would I put my dick length in brackets anyway? That men can't be raped or assaulted, primarily from the stereotype that we are bigger/stronger than women or always want to f***. I want to punch anyone that spouts that ignorant bullshit. Just because I have a dick or am bigger than a woman doesn't mean she can't spike my drink, get me intoxicated with alcohol/drugs, or otherwise force herself on me against my consent. Stop dismissing rape and assault based on gender, assholes. Was drugged at a party and woke up in a coworker's bed. She had been making passes and I just assumed I had drank too much and agreed to it. Couldn't remember a single thing after we left the apartment to head to the bar. Turns out she dropped a bar of Xanax in my drink and was bragging about it the next day at work. Wasn't even her first time doing it to people, I later found out. reported it to the police, and had to sit there insisting on filing a report. Nothing ever happened with it, and I checked out fine in the STD department, so I just let it go. But holy fuck, was it an eye-opening experience. Empathize with every person that goes through the ordeal and doesn't have enough proof that it happened. Apparently gender roles only exist when it comes to fixing something. I don't know why my wife continues to think that because I was born with a penis, I know how to refinish a deck, or repair our dryer, or put new lighting up in our kitchen. You didn't get the penis powers. Lol, sucks for you, bruh. I was soldering at 5. I have personally never talked to a guy friend about how their girlfriends are in bed, or really anything about their sex lives. The only reason I know my best friend of over 10 years isn't a virgin is because he's got 2 kids. He stole those kids, so you wouldn't rip on him for being a virgin.